so started working on the Fleetwood. Really the only thing I did do was actually pull off that door. It's pretty, had a nice little hickey here, and it was pretty, the edge is pretty, it's pretty mangled, you know, all in the back here. I don't know if you can see that. So it's not really something I wanted to get into repairing. If there wasn't any damage back up in here, you know, if it was only the skin, I could, you know, body work that. But, you know, this door, really, there's nothing wrong with it. It's off of a Caprice. It does fit, just needs to be adjusted. Obviously, there's a, you know, huge gap up here, and, you know, it's sitting a little, needs to be adjusted, but it definitely is much better. You know, it all lines up. The lines all do line up once the door is shut all the way, once I have that adjusted. And I started to work on the fender. Haven't been able to find that fender, and I'm not going to let this kind of slow the project down, so I am going to be body working the fender. It was pushed in really, I mean, a lot. So I just went ahead and got a spreader in the back and started kind of, you know, pulling it out, trying to get the shape right again. I decided, you know what, let me stop. Let me throw this door on really quick. And that way, you know, everything starts to line up again, and, you know, we get that thing looking, you know, back to factory spec. So right now we're just kind of at a standstill. It's near the holidays. There's only so much I can do here at work. I am coming in early in the mornings and kind of getting the work done on it. But over the weekend, me and my son came out, and he gave me a hand, you know, pulling off this door and the old door, and working on that fender. So we'll see what kind of progress we make. Next, let me pull the interior out. That's going to be coming out. I kind of decided the direction I'm going to go in with the car after I kind of just mold it over is I'm going to get all the body work done, everything banged out of the way, ready, prepped for paint. Going to pull the whole interior out. We're going to go ahead and airbag it. We're going to service the engine. We're going to do pretty 99% sure I'm going to delete the OptiSpark. You know, kind of just get all that out of the way, any of the mechanical stuff out of the way, pull all the chrome off, and send it off to paint once all that is done. Because I really don't want to sit there and work on a car that's just been freshly painted and get up under the hood and possibly ruin the paint. So I'm going to get all that out of the way and send it off to paint. I usually do it that way, but it's just you know, things are a little funky this time around. So we'll get it going. I already ordered everything, so I'm just kind of waiting. It's near the holidays, like I said, you know, almost Christmas time. So we'll see. I'm going to jump on this interior next, and I'll get back with you guys once we start digging into that. All right, so I was able to start working on the interior. Got the seats pulled out, except for the back. As you guys know, I don't know if you guys have dealt with this. This bolt's right here. Let's see if it'll. Those are already stripped. It looks like somebody tried to take this back seat out before once. So it's fine. It's not torn. It just needs to be reconditioned, brought back to life. So it's going to stay in the car. Just going to cover it up so it doesn't get any overspray. Once I pull all the seals off to spray the jams and whenever it goes into the paint shop. Only door panel I haven't gotten off is the rear driver's side. Carpet, as you can see, this is just, I mean, it is, there we go. Look at that, man. Isn't that yummy? So, see the back seat's in pretty good condition, so we're gonna keep cranking away. Headliner's just got a lot of dog hair on it, so I'm just gonna keep cranking away on it. I'm gonna pull the dash cover off next, and get ready to send the dash cover and the driver's side front seat. You can see it's got a nice little hickey, but for the most part, they're not really in bad shape. It's just the driver's bottom. We'll keep cranking away. All right, back on the 94 Cadillac Fleetwood project. Where I last left off, just finished pulling the interior out. Got that all cleaned out, and pretty much everything out of there. I still have to pull the dash pad out. I also, as we know, the major damage on the body is on the driver's side, driver's door, and the front fender. This door off of a Caprice, it fits, but so I've been scouring the internet marketplace, just looking for stuff, and I ran across somebody that was selling some Fleetwood parts. So I am so happy that I don't have to deal with that, because I have this. I got a really clean fender from this guy selling Fleetwood parts on Marketplace. This fender and the matching door from the same car, and I also got 2 headlights from him for $200. Like, this guy he's amazing, cool dude. Started talking to him, and lo and behold, he's also building a Fleetwood Lowrider. Hydro setup, he's well versed in it. And so, scratch what I said before, we are not going airbags. I have ordered everything for it, but I will use that on this other project. This is gonna go full hydro setup. I'm about to finish ordering the rest of the stuff. I already ordered the pumps and the cylinders and all that good stuff. So I just got to order some other items here and there. The car that this fender came off of was actually a lowrider that this guy was parting out that he purchased, and that had a 3-pump, 6-battery setup. He kept the rack for that, so that's going to go in my car. And I might also be putting the rear end from that lowrider in my car as well, because it's a chrome rear end, all reinforced. It's an okay condition, but we'll see, what direction we're going with that. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to be pulling off this fender here. I do have the door in the truck, so we're going to come back to you guys after we pull this fender out and take a look at these hinges here on the bottom, because I feel like this area down here, the hinges may be pushed in a little bit, so we may have to do a little body work there, but we'll check back with you guys in a minute. All right, back once again with the Cadillac Fleetwood Lowrider project. You can see from the last time, made a lot of progress. The interior is now completely out, including the back seat, carpet, everything's been cleaned up. I just put the seat back in there just to move it around. I think we hadn't started the body work yet, but that's all been body worked. We also got a new door and fender. You guys remember we had that red door on here. I was able to find someone that had the fender and the door off of a matching car. Went ahead and purchased that with the headlights. Been really cranking away at this thing. I brought it home a couple of weeks ago. You can see I live in an apartment, so it's not the easiest place to work on, but I get it done. Hood's already done. Everything's lined up. And we're gonna go inside and show you the big difference on this car. As you can see, my house is a mess. I've got passenger seat for the Cadillac, interior parts, but I also have all the hydraulic pieces. I've got new control arms, lower control arms, 8-inch rams with deep cups for the front. I've also went ahead and purchased the extended control arms with the heavy duty ball joints. I went ahead and got the adjustable lower control arms for the rear, trailing arms, for the rear. This right here is the plate for the rear axle, as well as the power balls. The kit that I originally purchased from Hopple's, I purchased all this from Hopple, the 3-pump kit. They didn't have the longer 16-inch cylinders in stock at the time, so I purchased the with the 14s, and then they got the 16s in stock, so I went ahead and just bought those. I also have down here are the arches for the rear frame, and in the car there's this long box in there that's going to be the chain bridge, and as you can see, I have door panels. They're all cleaned up. I've got the 3 pumps and the hoses and all that stuff there. Here's the grill and the back seat. So good thing I live alone. But yeah, so we're going to get cranking on it today. Actually, we're taking the Fleetwood over to this guy's shop, his house actually. He works out of his house, and we're going to start putting the hydraulics in. So we're going to check back with you in a bit.